Is electrolyzed reduced water unnatural? Do I drink and share bad water? And I just want to share this with you guys because this is not about putting this person on blast and being like, she's wrong, I'm right. It's concerning because if she thinks this, I know that other people are probably thinking this. And I know I've thought this myself. Trust me, I've questioned myself plenty of times over the last 5 years as I've been sharing this water, because ultimately I truly just want to help people. And it all started by me just wanting to help myself to get rid of my GERD, my IBS, digestive issues, low energy, ADHD, brain fog, you name it, I was dealing with it. So this is her comment. When you educate yourself and learn what you do to water, you do to yourself. Electrocuted water, electrocuted self. I'm just gonna go ahead and roll this clip and let it speak for itself, and then we'll kind of talk it out.
Yeah, you can't think of something that's more natural. I mean, look at like lightning, for example. Like if lightning strikes the earth, the water, all that is electrons. It's free electrons. And that's going to do the exact same chemistry that we just saw. You're going to make some hydrogen gas. You're going to make some hydroxide ions. Like this is so natural. I mean, even there's like a lot more chemistry examples, but it's going to take us like a different path, but to show like just how natural this process actually is, for doing electrolysis of water.
So, I mean, a lot of people will ask, like, is this natural? I mean, what about spring water? What about well water? Well water and spring water, I mean, they definitely can tend to be cleaner. However, as the Japanese would say, it's dead water. Spring water here on the planet is not what it used to be, especially here in the U.S. where we use things like pesticides and hormones and just all sorts of
pharmaceuticals, like going into the
unless of course you're privy, you have access to aquifers, natural aquifers, which not
so
many.
I mean, unless you live in a blue zone or something like that. But yeah, let's play this.
Okay, let's see what we got here.
Thing that people go, well, how can you say this is natural when it's using electricity? Well, electricity is a natural process. I mean, when Benjamin Franklin stuck that thing on a key, now they're finding out the Egyptians may have had it. Basically what happens is when you're at the ocean and you watch this magnificent electrical storm and you like feel energized and everything feels great and looks great, and you're like, oh, I feel good. Basically what's happening is you're creating a natural process where you're getting a massive body of water that has become electrolyzed and reduced. Most people don't understand that the big issue with acid rain is in every single storm cloud, when there's an electrical storm up there, it is electrifying and electrolyzing the rainwater, increasing oxygen, increasing hydrogen, increasing the hydroxyl for the water as it rains down on the earth. So what is actually going on? You talk about hydrogen and oxygen. There is a process where when you take water, if you add enough electricity to it to break the covalent bonds holding the hydrogen and oxygen together, you get molecular hydrogen, active oxygen, and hydroxyl ions. In a water that is so excited and separated that it will actually create hypermobility. That's what lets it get into the cells. The reason that that's important is you produce energy in what's called the mitochondria, which is 34 to 6 ATP. When you oxidize pyruvate and crosses, see all the H's? Those H's indicate the amount of hydrogen. There's adding water, they're adding O2, they're adding electrons, they're adding hydrogens. You create this Krebs cycle that produces energy. Well, in Otto Warburg's research, he showed that if you can decrease a cell's oxygen level by 35% for 48 hours, you shut down this Krebs cycle and you start to burn glycolysis. And that became the first technical definition of a cancer cell, is when the body is not using the Krebs cycle correctly.
Yeah, I mean, it's starting to make more and more sense to me as I'm hearing this, and it's taken me several weeks, if not over a month or
That's
so.
okay.
But
Yeah, it takes time.
I need to understand more and more how this works.
This
so.
goes against sort of our conditioning of everything we've been led to believe, that water is just water, and as long as it's clean, as long as it's purified, we're good to go, and that couldn't be further from the truth. We're literally water beings. We're 99% water on a molecular level. And when you start changing your water to structured water that's giving you energy, giving voltage, you're changing the very foundation of what your body's made of, and it starts to shift everything emotionally, physically.
Yeah, and I even want to add to that what she said, and that we could absorb.
Yes.
That we, like, most of the water we're not even absorbing. It's just,
Yep.